Welcome back, adventurers. I'm an adventurer like you, and we're playing Crusader Kings III again. We're continuing the grand run to the end of an era. And we have a new Empress, the first female, actually, in our line of the Dwarf Dynasty rulers. So, let's see how I set her up. I did some things off camera since last time, as I said I would. So, here is our game. Everything looks fine. Iron Man enabled. Achievements enabled. Great. So here she is, Emma, and I found her a nice husband who has good stats. Kaiser Doman, especially the stewardship and learning, I was looking for some good stats there. And of course good genes, just in case he does manage to make her pregnant again. We already have 7 children, so I think, but we do have several husbands. Yeah, no, we still have 6 years to go here, so we might still get a few more children. But that is not really a problem, because we have primogeniture. So this is our heir, Rostislava. Despite the name, she is Dutch. Only problem is she is shy. So, yeah, and her stats are not amazing despite her being a genius. We have Blahomir here as well. Yeah, also not quite. And then there is Ktislava. I don't know. Not a Dutch name, she's Slovene, so that is a bit weird, I guess. She has pretty good stats overall, and elusive shadow, intrigue. But she is honest, so that is a bit weird. We need to set her up with a spouse as well. Who else do we have? Svorad? No. Paranoid? I don't want a paranoid heir. Vladimir? Is he getting educated by my husband Lodewijk? Yeah, that's not so good. Am I educating anyone? No. So I could educate him. Let's educate him. And we have Douwe, who is betrothed to Matilda for alliance reasons, I suppose. Yeah, he looks promising. Let's educate him as well. And then there is little Martijn, who is probably going martial. Maybe not. We'll see. His guardian is this guy. That's not quite what we would want for our son. So it's gonna be martial intrigue. Let's try and steer him towards martial. And then get maybe Euphemia to educate him. Go for ward. My son, Martijn. Yeah, goes that way. Alright. So with that set up, yeah, we also found some good counselors. And I don't really care about these. The dictator is very weak, right? Yeah. I don't need an alliance with her. We have few knights. We should invite some new ones. And yes, we need someone for her to marry. Otherwise, she will go ahead at some point and marry somebody willy-nilly. Yeah, let's do matrilineal. It doesn't really matter, but I suppose let's go for beautiful genius. Right, and let's see, is there somebody who's a bit younger, maybe? Mijn half-brother Gijsbrecht. That's a bit close. Aldo Brandino of Sicily. Aurelio Pericor. Yeah, this one doesn't look quite right for him. He's none of the good genes. So let's set him up with her. Right? Okay. And I did invest some money also into buildings. I gave away the duchy that Emma, right? She was she had Aleppo. Well, she still has Aleppo. Yeah, so Jerusalem and Lebanon we gave away. Palestine here. To our half-brother, and Lebanon to our other half-brother. Why is he not my spy master? He might try to kill me, though. Because he was originally the heir, right? And I do like her. So, yeah, we'll see. So yeah, these two duchies I have given away to focus on Baghdad. Here, where we're focusing all our efforts on Baghdad. It has good development and a good amount of holdings. So we just took some local control. Yeah, we're working on that. And then after we finish this, we should probably do a duchy building here. So we can roll. We can roll. Yes. Glory is widely known. That's good. Great. And also, I don't know if you noticed that, but I have turned down some of the graphic settings because I was getting some lag. It's like late game. There is too much going on, too many people, and there is no plague that sweeps through the world and kills off half the population, which would help actually. But yeah. So we have more and more people, more and more calculations to do, and stuff to render. So hopefully with these new graphic settings, it still looks okay, but it will cause less lag. I have like a really good CPU and no, I would say a decent GPU. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Baltimore, is there anything else? France. I don't know. What are our children? My son, right? We have Kostislava, Blahomir, Ktislava, Svorad, Ladomir, Blahomir, Ladomir, okay. Douwer. Now we're back to Dutch. Names Martijn. Yeah, this should be Valdemar. That was our father, right? Ah, Hike. Hike is good. Alright. Yeah. Knight has arrived. Okay. Because we are short on knights. 19 is decent enough. I will recruit you. There's a lot going on. Cadet branch, we do not care. We have a dangerous faction to install Queen Oda. That's not on. That's not on. This would be a major rebellion. So, Beatrice. You're about to die. Well, you're still feeling fine. Okay. 9,000, 12,000. This is the one, Bulgaria. Yeah. And Badalova. Weren't you my father's wife? My grandfather's wife? No? Yeah, you were my father's wife. And now you want to rebel against me. That's not on. Can we not, like, have an alliance here? And now they're becoming smaller and smaller. Yeah, so this is the one we need to take out first. Let's see if we can arrange a marriage. Or can we negotiate an alliance? We will accept. Great. Now they're smaller. No, they're still bigger. What? You're supposed to be in an alliance. There we go. I would be glad to call you an ally. And he's out. Okay. Who else do we have? Yeah, 3%. So we need to start from here. 16%, 14%, 11%. And he is 7. We need to bully of England. And we finish the task, increase control and convert faith. Alright. You, my dear, what can we do for you? Well, she's gonna die within a few years, so we might as well arrange a marriage with our younger son, for example. And before it gets to the actual marriage, she will probably die. And this one, yeah. Let's proceed to Forge. Let's try and do the same. Not with Martijn, of course. Vladimir. Wait, you actually have. Oh, but we don't get an alliance because of this. No alliance. Please not yours. Yeah, this will give us an alliance. Do we have anybody else? Not really. Okay. I mean, she's not a bad person to have on your side. Alexia of Georgia. You're in here. Authorized characters. One. You're a queen, you're wolf beast, you have 3 spouses, you can have another one. Really? That would work. But do we want to do that to Svorad? She has no good genes. Well, she's beyond childbearing age anyway. So this is just a technicality. Yeah, I guess we have to go for him or him. Okay, does that take most of them out? Enough of them out? The acquaintance Duha died in my dungeons. Okay. Okay, disbanded. And there is a new faction against me, but all of these are low risk. Independence for Pannonia. Yeah, you just try that. And then of course Mesopotamia. You have no power. Independence from these Ashari vassals. Yeah, you are a problem in my butt. I can't take your title. I can't make you a vassal of anybody else, even though you're a duke, because you have this damn Sunni Caliphate. Can I not, like, disband that nonsense? Or kick you out? Don't want to have to deal with this. And there is this mayor. Okay. Can I just demand your conversion? Yes, I can. Suspicion. Dower? No. No, not paranoid. We'll take the stress hit. Ambitious is good. Yeah, okay, that is done. Dark thoughts. The sting of the lash will excise my sins, and donating to charity will make up for my sins. I must be strong. Donating to charity in Provident is monthly income minus 15%. We have quite a bit of income. That's not really the problem. But it is not a good trait to have. I must be strong. I must be strong. What is that? Propose an alliance. Yeah, solo Hemingdote of Karelia. I don't think so. Why don't you just become my vassal? Oh wait, you can't because you're under this guy. Yeah, it could actually be useful. And we have another perk. We are already a scholar, right? I think we should go for Know Thyself. And we need to do something about our stress. So, host a feast, I guess. 250. Oh, if you're an empress, then yes. Feasts are big happenings and expensive. A cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in a great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. I need this to be significantly lower, otherwise the next decision will also break me. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Queen Emma approaches Doman and me at the great table. What a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the host. This is my sister, also Emma. Of the Lage London, yeah. I have done a great job. Or Doman deserves all the credit, and we get household efforts. Yeah, that's good. Boiling anger, he might be a Kaiserin, but you are also a false doxy. The unprovoked anger expressed by my passerby on his dobro never comes as a complete surprise. It's coming. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Queen Beatrice, the bully of England. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with her. What a good evening, and we are possibly going to make a friendship with her. That is interesting. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my husband Doman to thank for much of its success and I feel nothing but gratitude as he sees the last few guests off until next time. And how are we doing now? 78, still pretty high, and I got pregnant again. Hopefully it's Doman's. And this is a Sigurdas. He is sadistic, though I'm not going to accept. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Guraz will be proud, really? Okay, well. Wars. Euphemia. Yes, that's a good one. Night has arrived. I'm honored by your kiss. We're glad to call you an ally. Great, and you have 15, but you're a cautious leader. That's so. But I guess we can spend 25 on that. Ladomir seems to be having a very difficult time at our latest feast. To have been having a difficult time at our latest feast, he slipped underneath one of the tables and hid there from people for the entire meal. Shy. Impatient. That's critical amount of stress again, but impatient would be better. Is there anything else I can do? When can I call a hunt? In 4 years. That is not good. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my acquaintance Ibrahim is scheming against my courtier Arnulf. Okay. Throw him in jail. Yeah. Ibrahim, he's a wanderer. Throw him in jail. Yeah, let him rot in jail. Otwin died. The spouse of my heir Kostislava, King Otwin, died. Yeah. Okay. And now the Kingdom of Sweden is in the hands of Otwin II, who has no good genes. That is terrible. How about your wife? Yeah, she at least is good. Okay, can we negotiate an alliance? We can't. He has a young daughter. He has sons. Yeah. That isn't bad. But we don't have spare daughters. No, that doesn't work for me. This guy, arranged marriage. My daughter goes to Slava. Yeah, the thing is we need to think about who to appoint as our heir. I'm not too impressed with Kostislava. She is a good diplomat, but she's shy. And generous. Which is nice, but not good for a ruler. So. And then there is, yeah. Also has similar problems. Although he has somewhat better traits. I think we might go for her. So in that case, we can set up this marriage, no problem. Yeah, let's see what her firstborn looks like. She's honest. No. Impatient and sadistic. Doubt. That's not sense. Yeah, let's see how this turns out. Anyway. We have a physician, right? Yeah. Really. Good. We need to see where we can build more. What's happening here? This, we are now at building construction minus 17, minus 20. That is good. Control growth or development growth. And then here we can't do anything. Because we're already doing that to the highest level. Here. Manor houses. Good. Alright, let's go here. That is Aleppo. Right? We're building the castle here. We have some interesting special buildings. And this is desert. Right, it's not the best. Not the best. And how are we doing with vassals? We're very close to the limit, so if I build a couple of baronies and then have to give them away, that will become a problem. Yeah. That's for later. And Surya, my castle holding. I think we'll improve the castle. Goslar. Where is... Yeah. Constantinople. Still holding on to that. We can't do anything here. We can't do anything here. Yeah, I think we're good now. Alright. What? I literally had no words when this happened. Kostislava has been murdered. Kostislava has been murdered. Was slain in battle? What were you doing in the battle? Wow, that really came as a shock to me. Oh God, how could you do this to Kostislava? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? She was blameless, my perfect... Well, perfect, but yeah, my perfect daughter. Life had so much more in store. That's definitely true at 20 years of age. Wow, Emma's reign really starts off with big happenings. She did not deserve this. No. And we have another knight. We'll recruit him, but yeah, these are just so-so. Okay. So yeah, our eldest has died. So now... Oh, it doesn't say who our... We don't have no heir? Why? So she would be the first in line? Really? But somehow she doesn't count as of our dynasty? It doesn't count as our dynasty? I mean, she's our blood. Member of my family, not a member of my house. Okay. Well, we need to fix that. We were looking at Tislava, right? They will upset Blaumir. But she just has better stats for stewardship and revenue. Yeah. And this one still has promise, but let's assign her, designate her. Wow. All right. Yeah, if I hadn't noticed that, for example, then it might have been game over at Emma's death. But obviously, we did notice. So, and this is a matrilineal marriage, right? Okay. Yeah. She's also not a member of our house. That is weird. It's a matrilineal marriage. Okay, but it will be of her house. Yeah. So my daughter is a member of my family, my dynasty, but not my house. Okay. No problems. We have succession assured. Information broken. Duke Athanasius has approached me claiming he has discovered the continued legitimacy of my lineage is at risk unless I take action. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence, in exchange for a favor to be rendered on a future date. I do not think so. I do not think so. It looks like you might be telling the truth. But the continued legitimacy of my lineage is at risk. You mean like my heir is not... I don't know what. Whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Some stones are better left unturned, because this will give him a weak hook, and he doesn't have the skills to... Because he would, like, say... No, he can't go on council. I don't know what kind of hook he wishes to have on me, but no. Let it go. And I have a son, and no, we're not going to give him that kind of name. Slovian, no. Engelbert, Waldemar, Levina, Avuk, Chrysogonos, Weigert. Okay, so we have Douwe, Martijn, Heike, and I should dig up my list again. I don't like these names for our dynasty. And these are just Christian names. English Christian names. Cairo. Okay, Cairo shall be. Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, this was the one. Kostislav was slain in the Battle of Dalabek Sligo. What were you even doing there? I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Cosenza, in Sicily. Yeah, alright. Well, so far we don't have any lag, so we're doing good. Known for dedication to my faith, and who can get married? Why? Wait a moment. Why are they even coming to me about this? You're not even my dynasty. Why would I be interested in this marriage? I have no idea why this popped up on my screen. Totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. My sister Pitanella died in childbirth. She was the one that initially was our father's rival, right? Okay, that is tragic. I get stressed. In Solvout, converted culture. Solvout, Burgundy. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. How does it look? How does the culture map look? Patchy because of our interference. Yeah, so there's pockets of Occitan down here, but most of it is French. Right, and then we have the Dutch here, makes sense. And then here Bohemia, because we wanted that mine, as well as this mine. Saxon, Franconia, Slavian, Bavarian. Okay, so there is no German yet. And here Rome. And there's some pockets here a long time ago that we put family members there. But more importantly here, more recently, because of the mines there. And now we are making a Dutch pocket here. Okay, Jerusalem is Dutch. What about Baghdad? No? Still working on it. Okay. But it is Wolfist. Yeah, we need to keep spreading the Wolfist faith there to prevent uprisings. We can spread far and wide. So even the bits that are not in our realm around here are mostly Wolfist. There's a few Catholics and Adamites hanging out here. And some Orthodox. And Africa is slowly converting as well. Now we just need the Middle East and then we'll go to India. That's the plan. Okay. So, should we upgrade our castle? We can't because it's not of our culture yet. Okay, let's wait. We do not yet know who, but someone is plotting against my kinswoman Stephanie. Why is she at my court? Because she was the wife of our father. Alright. Could you like go somewhere else with your lover's box? Or I could land her, I suppose, but I don't really want that. Yeah, my half-brother is fine. Alright, we don't really care about that, sorry. Graceful aging, I increased my diplomacy. A schemer discovered. Ah, it is Duke Parmin of Gavis. That's plotting against my kinswoman Stephanie, the abhorrent fiend. Yes. You tried to seduce her and she said no or something? My husband, Case Lodewijk, will be proud to be a father. Okay. And I can unlock a new perk. Great, know thyself. Should we go for whole of body? That would be good, probably. Mental resilience also against mental breaks. Yeah. I think we should do this before switching maybe to architect. Yeah, let's do that. Though we could switch for a few years to whole of body. Doesn't give us No, we want the development growth. Yeah, we know about that. Is there somebody else who wants to kill her? Here, there's nothing we can do. We can do this. And here, we can upgrade the guilds for more development growth. Is there anything we can do here? Yes. Let's see here. I invite you to a feast in Paris. Oh, yes, I've always wanted to visit Paris. It will be my pleasure. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall and gracious host King Bard welcomes all to the feast. I look forward to this. Yeah, I hope I can lose some stress here. The pleading gaze I receive from my vassal Conrad is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering his escape. The poor man has never been good with people. It's okay. I will distract the converging guests. I'm nice like that. At the bottom of the tankard. Was that the sound of an empty cup you just set down on the table? To hear anything over the din of the great Hall King Bard must have enchanted ears. My gracious host waves for a servant. More wine here. None will go thirsty. Thank you, uncle. That would give me critical stress, but I'm temperate, so I think I have had quite enough. Thank you. Some decorum here, right? Beatrice. We don't have a Beatrice, do we? We have, of course, the Ktislava. And her daughter is Zbislava. Why didn't I get a pop-up for naming her? Because I would not have named her Zbislava. But apart from that, she has a good start in life. Efrosini, that's somewhat better, but her traits are not quite. Yeah, that's because she's from the other wife. Okay. That's a problem. So even though it's a matrilineal marriage, is the husband who get... No, he is French. He is French. Oh, my daughter's Slovian. Why isn't she Dutch? That is a bit of a problem. Right? Because it's Dutch culture that we have been developing. I guess she can convert to local culture. Maybe we should land her. Or choose one of our Dutch children. Let's see. Beatrice. My daughter. Right? My daughter. We have a lot of sons and only one remaining daughter. So it doesn't matter. Maybe we can find a more interesting name. Falkland. That has been a long time. Maybe make it Falklinda. Alright. Returning home, farewell my uncle, and I gained a trade-eager reveler, and I lose some stress. That is good. Schemer discovered my half-brother Prince Barnett is plotting against Arnulf. Okay. Okay. Makes sense, because Barnett is an intrigue-focused person. I can attempt suicide. I don't want it. I want to lose stress, but it doesn't give me any options right now. Which is pretty bad. We can transfer Bartholomew's from Oakland to King Anton of London. Oakland. Yeah, he is He's independent from Sweden? Yeah, let's give him definitely. And I gain stress because I'm greedy? Wait a moment. Yeah, no, but this vassal management. Goodness gracious. I'll probably die of stress. Yeah, so Sweden has become much smaller. And this one is still independent here. You don't want to join us? No. It's with the wrong religion. Who is that? Yeah, all these people are not our dynasty. Interesting. And this. Directly on the lead, there should be a king here. No word. I don't even know. Only 4 of 9 points. Can I vote? You are not one of the electors. Okay. She is number 1. Alright, let's go. Mental break again. Yeah, we need to do something about this. I don't need love, just obedience. Seeking more stress. I don't want to see them either. Being reclusive. I guess. My coaches seem to avoid me at all costs. I hear whispers that they think I am too stern, that I adhere too closely to the letter of the law rather than the spirit. That just means that I rule the firm hand. Doesn't mean that I'm a monster, or does it? No, I'm just stressed. Profligate. Income is 10%. Maybe a new cloak would make it. What did it do? Damascus, you're not even of my faith, no. Oh, you're that guy, no. I want to get rid of him. And I'm no longer as overwhelmed by stress. Well, that's good, I suppose. My sister queen autocrat cadet branch, that's fine. Soothing the pain. While I was at the market with Dao, his attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. When the man begged for water, Dao immediately promised to bring it and soon returned from a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from his cupped hands. That would be kindness, compassionate. Yes, because arrogant or callous. No, arrogant might be okay. But let's do this one. Feast in Northampton. We can make her our friend, maybe, but she is so old. Well, I would probably lose stress. Hopefully, maybe. We do not want to become a drunkard. I've had quite enough. There is nothing like a feast that reminds us all of what is good in life, and the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You are something special, Emma, Beatrix tells me. Duchess Mechtild and Queen Beatrix nod their heads in agreement. I just do what feels right and I lose stress. Hallelujah. How are we doing now? 143 still. What a feast! And we lose 24 more stress. That is great. Just what we needed. What the doctor ordered. Relax a bit. And Prince Barnard, of course, created the cadet branch of Wolf Beirut. Yeah. A secret exposed. A shameful truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Baroness Ada has an affair with her lover Duke Athanasius. I do not see what a fuss is about. Yeah. Really, why do you come to me with that? And they have a child. Fine. Fine. Really. Okay, let's invest some more. Pregnancy again. Constantinople. Let's do this one. Prague. Let's do this one. How much money do we still have? I need one of these stones. Yes. That's development growth. It's control growth. And this also good stuff. Keen eye. Okay. A lot of me seem to enjoy our feast, our latest feast immensely. Great. Of all the things, he could not stop talking about the rich cloths and glittering gold he saw there. He becomes greedy, or I'll show him how to make friends. Alright, so how you looked at that servant? I guess he will be greedy. And we have a new perk. That is for disease resistance. I need mental resilience. That is what we need. Here, this one, I guess. And Rome. I would like to petition you in your wisdom to consider my claim for the Sheikhdom of Basra. Who are you? Duke Muhammad ibn Duha of the Azarafid Duchy. And you are my vassal. The Duchy of Basra. That is here. Duchy of... So he wants this bit of land. It's not right that Emir Sami, the Moradid Emirate, would sit safely as a usurper in his castle. Yes, when the time is right, I will act on that. But that is part of Hassan, which is a big enemy to take on. Freedom and friendliness. Queen Swan Hills has been uncharacteristically friendly towards me. If this change of tone is indicative of a change of character, perhaps she could be convinced to release my acquaintance TA about captivity. Why would I care about this guy? Surely, if she truly wants to be my friend... Do I want her to be my friend? Probably. Or he can wait a little longer. Despite all her pretense of friendliness, Queen Van Hills has refused to release Tjeba. There are other ways, my acquaintance. Yeah. So what else? And I have another daughter. Matilda. Okay. Yeah, this is much better. We haven't had any lag this episode, but of course we haven't had like any wars, so we need to see if that would change something. There are a few things I enjoy more than Queen Johanna's company. She dragged me around to one activity after another, and the high pace truly helped keep my mind off my troubles. Okay. After this short break, I felt more at ease than I had in a long time. I'm lucky to have a friend like Queen Johanna. A nice little break, and I lose a significant amount of stress. Yes, we're back to the base level. We still have some, but that is much better than it has been in a long time. And on that note, I think we should end this episode. Dynasty Bastard Legitimist. Okay, I have a favor book on this person. Right. I don't really care. Prince Daniel. No, I don't care. Epirus. Oh, that's all. He's my nephew. Okay. What happened to him? Ugh. That is tragic. Actually, yeah, I think we can do that. Just in case he needs some help someday. We'll look out for him. Alright, like I said, on that note, we will end this episode. I do need to have a look at what we are doing. Promissory notes, because of development growth, yes. And then probably Royal Army. Maybe sappers. That helps. Okay, so, yeah, I hope you liked this episode. Yeah, we had a shocking personal, family event, but not really like empire business, other than just like general development. Even so, it's an interesting start with, Emma. Let's see what happens next time.